The business, motherfucker.
The Daily Read. Your source for news, politics, sports, and all things trending. Here's your host, Marcus Gentry.
Can we have a serious conversation about the LBHs, passport bros, like whatever you want to call them? I just don't understand how the most basic level men can leave America, travel to these other countries, and just pull absolute tens, like the hottest girls that you will ever see. And these men, like men that we wouldn't even look twice at, are just pulling them and convincing them to date them. Like, I truly don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me how this is happening and how these men are able to get away with it? Also, like, how can we stop this? It's out of control, and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
To this day, I still find it fascinating to watch modern women lose their minds over passport bros exercising their basic options. And let's be clear, we're not talking about some hardcore, ultra-orthodox passport bros. We're not talking about the man that's hunting for the domesticated wife in every country, or the man that has a permanent visa in Thailand. We're just talking about the average, regular Joe. Wait, no, that's the wrong word. I mean the average, modern, no homo sapien man. The man who just leaves the country maybe once or twice a year. You know, to get his Prince Hakeem on, aka sow his royal oats.
To sow your royal oats?
Maybe test out his stroke on a well-proportioned BBL. He might even entertain a few long-distance relationships. Yeah, that guy. Now tell me, what crime has he committed? What sacred social norm has he violated? Well, you see, every time I ask myself that question, two epiphanies hit me like clockwork. The first one, by exercising his options, he is neglecting his most important duty. And that duty is to idolize, pedestalize, and spiritually worship the modern Western succubus. Think about it. How can he possibly give his full devotion? How can he properly focus on kissing every inch of an athlete foot-infested, corn-ridden pinky toe of the modern Western woman, while still trying to physically recover from his fourth ejaculation, courtesy of Brazilian Annabelle? Come on, this is unacceptable behavior, apparently. The second epiphany is deeper, colder, and even more uncomfortable. Modern women are jealous of your happiness. Now let me say that again. Modern women are jealous of your happiness.
But if you're ultra picky, you may be with us for a long, long time. Which, hey, if you want to be with us for a long time, maybe that's good for us, but it's not good for you. John Adams was talking, and I started to laugh because I'm that person that is picky. But you're the picky guy too. Yeah,
we got one.
Nobody on the planet is more qualified to talk about the differences between dating in Brazil versus dating in Colombia than yours truly. I have lived for 7 years in Colombia, visited all the major cities. In Brazil, 2 years, and visited all the major cities as well. I am fluent in both Spanish and Portuguese. And here are the topics we're going to cover from my, 9 combined years of dating in these two countries.
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo?
Sí. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Mari.
Mari.
Yes.
¿De dónde eres? Aquí.
Santo Domingo.
Ah, yo también.
How's your Espanol?
Más o menos.
Learn that shit. That shit'll get you killed. These motherfuckers out here plotting all kinds of shit behind your back.
How far does your money go in Thailand? Okay, so this is 100, the highest denomination. You have 1,000, the highest.
That denomination bill. That bill is equivalent to 3 of these.
How many of those bills would it take to live a full month out here?
It depends. Like, do you want a simple life or the bougie life?
Give me both.
Okay, so for a simple life, it would be around 15 to 20,000 baht.
Around 600 bucks. Dang, six of these. 6 of these for a full month. Okay, what about like luxury? Like I'm talking super bougie.
Like throwing around this every day?
Yeah.
100,000 baht.
100,000 baht.
It's around 2,500 something dollars.
Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah.
And that's ball. I'm from Seattle, where that's struggling. 2,500 is struggling. So, yeah.
You have the option to choose. Versus in America,
you don't have the option. America's a rat race, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How much would this cost in America?
6,000-7,000 a month, easily.
Yeah, the views are pretty insane.
This shit is
and
crazy.
Your balcony is decent as well.
I do feel like I have, if not the best view out here. Like, it's some millionaire shit. I ain't gonna lie, this shit different. Some GTA shit, for real.
The bike, yo, thanks, man. You can always they can pull it. Text and say, yo, I'm not even pick the hour. Tell him, yo,
I always used to feel bad for passport bros because it's like, why do you have to travel across the ocean to find love? But
this is one of the reasons why you have the passport bros. Men are now going outside of North America to Colombia, to the Philippines, Mexico, to all of these third world countries where women actually still respect men. They still believe in marriage. They still believe in family. They still believe in real, genuine love. So, hey, I didn't make this up. It is proven. And all the passport bros, they're gonna be like, yeah, someone said it. But it's facts though. It's the truth.
It's the truth. And no, my brothers, this goes far beyond the penis envy conversation. That's child's play. Understand this point. Modern women hate seeing you happy unless they are the source or root of that happiness. Yes, now on the surface that may sound noble, romantic even, but silly rabbit, that's not what's happening here. To her, your happiness is currency, something to monetize, something to leverage, something to control. Your emotions, your attention, your dopamine. You see, when another being, another woman, another culture, another environment can trigger that same dopamine spike in you, well, she doesn't see competition. She sees a threat, and threats must be handled, destroyed, manipulated, shamed, joined forces with, or blocked from ever reaching you again. Yes, my brothers, because your grace, Lord Destro, has slayed the lion boy in blue tights, we now hold the ability of sight beyond sight, aka the third eye, and we shall use it accordingly. For example,
how can we stop this? It's out of control and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
Now you can see with your own eyes. It's far more diabolical than one might think. Anything that distracts your attention from them must be destroyed.
So if you go to Medellin, Colombia, you will walk down the streets and you will see girls on a scale of 1 to 10 physically. You will see 9s and 10s working at a taco shop or doing janitorial work on the side of the street with a very minimalist life. Very happy. Smile on their face, probably live at home with their parents, don't even have a car, don't have anything materialistic. Very approachable, very friendly, just very grateful to be alive and easy to date as a guy. On the flip side, here in the States, there will be girls that on a scale 1 to 10 on the bottom half of that scale that are challenging to date, very pretentious, non-approachable. Guys will approach them like, oh, like you're creeping me out. Very, very challenging to date. And for that reason, I'm like, guys, like this is not normal here in the US. When I go travel to all these countries, Hungary, Budapest, Ireland, Australia, everywhere else in the world, women are like a lot more approachable, a lot more easy to get along with. They're less pretentious.
Colombia has completely ruined dating for passport bros. Because for a passport bro, an 8 back home is a 5 here. And the 8 here doesn't exist in your hometown.
And that's the bottom line. I'm through. I got nothing else to say.
You know what's even worse than all that is the skill recalibration. All it takes is one honest look at the women we've been told are attractive by the media. We have pedestalized women like Sydney Sweeney, Lotto, Ice Spice, or I don't know, Scarlett Johansson as the standard. And honestly, I'm struggling post-Harvey Weinstein, post-#MeToo, to put together a list of actresses that even crack the 8 out of 10 mark anymore. Just one afternoon of watching the Colombian Weather Channel, and suddenly your entire nervous system reboots. Your third leg, armed with 3 blue chews and 1 yellow pill, wouldn't even bother clocking in for a Sydney Sweeney anymore. And that's the point. The reason so many men burn insane amounts of effort chasing 4s and 5s is because that's all they have been fed. That's the menu. That's the programming. Have you ever seen the face of a lifelong vegan the first time they taste red meat? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what happens when you sleep with a few 8s and 9s in a foreign country. You can't go back to double belly Keisha or feminist Margaret for a quick nut anymore. Your internal chemistry is altered permanently. Your mojo and sexual hormones are forever desensitized. Your brain looks at what used to excite it and goes, this is it? This is why I warn brothers who even think about stepping onto this path. Yes, the Blue Vibranium book journey comes with a gift and a curse. The gift is clarity. The curse is that it will never again be easy to satisfy your sexual urges, your dating standards, or wife expectations with leftovers from a broken culture. Once the scale resets, there are no factory resets. All I can offer you is the truth, and you have been warned.
I always used to feel bad for passport bros because it's like, why do you have to travel across the ocean to find love? But anytime I see one of these third world country girls, and I'm not talking about one with the BBL, I just mean a regular old normal girl with a normal build running around the slums of Brazil with a dirty tank top and beat up flip-flops. Whenever I see videos like those, I start to understand where the passport bros are coming from.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try.
Let's talk about how men have adapted to the changes that have come in the dating landscape with women. So in the last 60 or 70 years, since we've had feminism come onto the scene and we've had the sexual revolution, One of the things that women often say is how evolved they have become and how free they are and empowered they are and all of the things that they can do and own and be and have. But what's happened with men? A lot of women criticize the fact that men are not welcoming to all of this evolution, but in fact, they have adapted and women don't like it. It's interesting that women want to evolve into these totally new creatures, but they want to see men stay the same. They want to keep men in the protector and provider box, but women get to be in all of the boxes. So ladies, here is a harsh reality. Men are adapting to the changes that they see in modern day women. And a lot of them are just opting out. A lot of them are making the decision that, they don't want to show up as a traditional man to a new age modern woman because that just doesn't benefit them the same. It doesn't hit the same. So you need to understand that men are going to evolve too, going to become more egalitarian. And a lot of you and your true nature is not going to like it.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You see that?
So here I am alone at home on a Friday night, admiring my beautiful Christmas tree, watching some Christmas movies, and feeling sorry for myself. Why, may you ask? Because I'm in my feelings. Because here it is Christmas, and it's gonna be New Year's, and for the umpteenth year, I'm single. And it's just, I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
I thought I had comedic timing. Oh my god, that is hilarious, bro. But again, bro, y'all don't see men making videos like this, but they swear up and down we the ones with the loneliness epidemic. But okay.
Of this program to bring you a special report.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Colombia.
Colombia, we don't say daddy. In Colombia, we say papacito. Papi. Papacito. Papacito.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. As of right now, it's looking like I'm probably gonna end up going back to Colombia here in a couple months for my birthday. I'm gonna have to prolong the wait due to some things that I had to take care of, some financial things that I had to take care of back home. A little bit of a setback, so it's gonna take a little longer to save the money necessary to get this visa for Thailand, but right now it's looking like Colombia, man. And I've done Thailand for my birthday the last 2 years, so it's probably best to switch it up anyway. But yeah, Colombia has definitely been calling your boy.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I don't care what you read or what your neighbor tells you. This is what it's all about.
Yes, the nature boy has spoken. This is what it's all about. Beatation without representation. It really feels like the sisterhood may have accidentally leaked some files. Information men were never supposed to see. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Imagine a world where men started to figure out that being a bachelor for life isn't actually that bad a thing. That there's no gun to the back of their head, forcing them to choose between a single mother with 5 kids.
All right, so I got a serious question, right? Does a woman's value go down depending on how many kids she has?
Is this a trick question? Nah, dead ass. Is this a trick question? Is she trolling? Was she trying to be funny? It's not even a matter of how many. The moment you have one, it's a wrap. Women like this need to understand that your child is going to be seen as a dependent and is a dependent until that child can provide for themselves. And here's my thing. Here's what I think. I think the real reason why a lot of women, single moms, the reason why they get upset, I think there's a lot more single moms that would rather deal with a man without kids versus dealing with another man that has children of his own too. I think that's the real reason why they get so triggered and they ask questions like this. Because if you were dealing with other men that had children like you, I don't even think single moms will be making videos like this or asking questions like this and pertaining to that. Unless y'all want a man without children. Otherwise, what's the point? That's just my thoughts on that. Y'all let me know if you think the same thing. But let's keep it moving.
What's the max? Like, do you look at how different? Same baby daddy, different baby daddy. Does that matter?
Meanwhile.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
¿Qué hace?
Huh?
¿Qué hace?
I'm just chilling right now. Yeah. What's your name, though?
No sexo.
Huh?
Sexo.
He wasn't ready. Does a woman's value go down depending on how many kids she has?
Brother,
My name is Lilo and I have 5 kids with 4 different baby daddies. This year, the kids get to spend the holidays with their fathers, which means that I have about 2 weeks time off for myself and I get the child support as well. It's amazing how you get to get the child support and you don't have to have the kids for the holidays. Love that for me. This year, since I wasn't gonna have the kids, I decided to go on an impromptu cruise with my new boyfriend.
My new boyfriend.
No, I'm not gonna lie, 8 days at sea. I kind of thought it over, but I said, what else am I going to do with this money that I have left over? Might as well use it for a cruise. We decided to book massages. My boyfriend opted for acupuncture and I opted for a Swedish massage. While we waited, we decided to go grab some drinks and something to eat. We also went to look at the club to see their schedule for the week. After we went and had our cocktails, checked out the club, it was time for our appointment. We headed back upstairs and checked in. For our appointment, we had to take the elevator and go up to the 14th floor. After our massages, I went ahead and spoke with the children. The best part about this trip is that I paid $0 for it and my boyfriend has covered any additional expenses. Well, that's what I did with my child support this month. Bye!
And these chicken heads over here worried about, and they over here wondering why men don't want to become baby fathers. Why more and more men are opting out of having children. Because y'all are incentivized to kick the man out of the house so that way y'all can collect child support. And then that way y'all can do goofy ass shit like this. This is, I'm like for real, for the women that like to hate watch. This is one of the things men fear the most when it comes to picking a woman to have children with. That you end up choosing the wrong woman and then she's over here making you look like a fool because you got the kids for the holidays and she's taking your child support money and spending it on a cruise with her new boyfriend. Yeah, don't no man want to be in that position. I'm letting you know that right now, bro. That's not a good look. And then y'all wonder why they over here trying to change how y'all use the child support money. I'm like, this is exactly why.
A retired 304 with a few nagging STDs.
Anybody wants, can they give me money? Unlimited pussy. I'll keep it shaved for you, keep it clean for you, keep it looking good for you, and all you gotta do is just give me money every day. Like, not a day that you go without giving me some funds. You go and get the funds and you give it to me, and I harbor it, invest it, and spend it. So if that sounds like a good vibe to you, hit me up. There's a catch. You gotta have good dick and money. You can't just have money. I'm sorry, like. And please be attractive.
Or an obese monstrosity with a terrible attitude.
What are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
Fatality. What if there was another option? Just being free? A free agent? But come on, brothers. That kind of talk is lunacy, right? I mean, really. What would a man even do with all that money he saved up from not maintaining a woman? What is he gonna do? Save it? Invest it? Retire early? Come on, man, that's crazy talk.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that women tend to overlook when it comes to this particular situation. Y'all don't have really much leverage when it comes to dealing with men that actually are established or stable financially, so to speak. The box ain't enough anymore. Your looks is not enough anymore. And it seems like nowadays that's all women have to offer. And men are kind of like, oh, I can still get access to sex and save money at the same time. And given the fact that the laws isn't in my favor as far as marriage goes, and all these women are pretty much coming into the dating market with their hand out, admitting that they want to be a liability. Why would I want to take any of this on? I done busted my ass. I done broke my back to even put myself in the position where I'm at. So why would I continue to do that for myself and somebody else who doesn't even want to do for themselves for real? And this is how you get where we at now.
Does a man have to make 7 figures to date me? Yes. In all honesty, I prefer 8. Just give you some wiggle room.
And what if men only agreed to situationships and side chicks? What would they do with all that extra time and reduced stress?
We've been going on dates for a whole year. You know my mom. You literally text her all the time. And we've had 5 pregnancy scares. And you say we're still just friends?
Yeah, we are still just friends.
Are you serious? Just friends after all of that?
I mean, how would our hairlines even recede naturally without women helping us out with high dosages of stress? Yes, I know most modern women can't cook, clean, or make a house a home, but that's not a big deal. The real question is, who would we argue with when we came home from a long day of work? I mean, really think about how crazy this whole bachelor life thing sounds. Without a good modern woman, who's gonna waste our money on dumb projects, on expensive restaurants, and trips to places we don't even want to go? Every man needs a modern woman, right?
Let's talk about how men have adapted to the changes that have come in the dating landscape with women. So in the last 60 or 70 years, since we've had feminism come onto the scene and we've had the sexual revolution, one of the things that women often say is how evolved they have become and how free they are and empowered they are and all of the things that they can do and own and be and have. But what's happened with men? A lot of women criticize the fact that men are not welcoming to all of this evolution, but in fact, they have adapted and women don't like it. It's interesting that women want to evolve into these totally new creatures, but they want to see men stay the same. They want to keep men in the protector and provider box. But women get to be in all of the boxes. So ladies, here is a harsh reality. Men are adapting to the changes that they see in modern day women. And a lot of them are just opting out. A lot of them are making the decision that, they don't want to show up as a traditional man to a new age modern woman because that just doesn't benefit them the same. It doesn't hit the same. So you need to understand that men are going to evolve too, going to become more egalitarian. And a lot of you and your true nature is not going to like it.
Have I not been saying that what seems to be as long as I've been having this damn channel? And that's the same therapist that said women don't have an issue with accountability. And there was another reaction video that I did to her that I can't think of off the top of my head. But she's been on point with a lot of shit when it comes to women. It's one of the reasons why she doesn't deal with women anymore when it comes to therapy, because she started picking up this pattern. Now, you're not going to sit over here and tell me that I've been repeatedly saying what she just said for the last, what, maybe 3-4 years, and you ain't going to sit over here and tell me that shit don't hold no fucking water. Because till this day, I still got women over here hate watching me like what I'm saying ain't making no goddamn sense. But you got a female licensed therapist over here literally regurgitating the same shit that I've been saying way before I ever reacted to her, ever. Women want to be able to do whatever the hell they want while still keeping men in this traditional box. Point blank, period. That is the biggest thorn in dating market in the dating market right now. And unfortunately, it looks like majority, if not most, women are thinking like that.
It honestly kind of makes me a little bit sad that on my dating videos, I feel like a lot of women comment. Okay, so I feel like it's collective feeling. I mean, like, it's really weird because I feel like a lot of women want to be approached, or they want to be in a relationship, or they want to date or whatever. Do men feel the same? Like, genuinely, do men feel the same way? And I'm just asking, like, out of curiosity, like, is there like a problem where like men feel like women don't want to be like approached, or like don't want to be in a relationship? Like, do they, like, are they scared? It's like a genuine question, okay? Because I've been getting like a lot of feedback, okay, like comments, DMs, whatever, on my last video, which is about like dating, and a lot of people are like, yeah, it's the same, and I don't see a lot of like men. I do get some like DMs from men saying the same thing, but like I wonder if men feel the same way, or if they're like intimidated to like talk. Like, what do we do? Like, how do we fix this genuinely? Genuinely.
There's really no nice way for me to say this, so I'm just gonna be brutally honest. The men that you, okay, I'm gonna use single mothers for example, because this is the best way I can phrase this. Single mothers tend to end up with men that they would have never chose if they were childless. How about you pick those men first? And better yet, how about you treat those men the same way you treat the men that you truly desire? You know, the men that you make it easy for. The men that make it easy for the men that you know that are good for you. Start there. Because essentially that's basically what I just said. Because y'all always make it harder for the men that y'all don't really like that. Y'all always make it harder for the guy that y'all wouldn't choose first. Because he's not your first choice. It's called the ugly tax. And the reason why y'all are getting upset is because less and less men are willing to pay that tax. Anyway, again, shout out to Destro Reborn. I'll make sure I leave the link in the descriptions. Please go support him and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog.
Y'all love coming on TikTok saying there's no good man, or I don't need a man. Well, I'm sorry, your man is some shit. Mine is all that in a bowl of hot oatmeal, baby. I has a good man. On that apple tree, I picked a good apple. So you mean to tell me all the apples on the tree, all of them are bad? No, it's you, bitch. It's you the fucking problem. That's why you don't have a man. That's why there's no good man, because your negativity in your head, every time you see one or date one, they are the problem. No, you're the problem because you done ran that good man off. But for you ladies out there that got you a good man, you go home and tell them, baby, thank you for being a good man to me. And stop listening to these busted ass hoes on damn TikTok that's dropping their pussy everywhere. But when you go through their profile, you don't see no man that represent him. Oh, thank you that I got a good man to represent me. Yes, I do. And so do you.
Well, she said what the hell she said. Let's get into it. as we look around, we are seeing a lot of men exercise their right to travel. Okay. These men are exploring different options in different places. And guess what? They are actually enjoying and liking what they are finding. And with a lot of women here in the US of A becoming a lot more privy to this, let's say that they are absolutely panicking, shaking in their boots, like, okay, we have got to put a stop to men being able to explore different areas, different women, different lifestyles, because when men do that, we are the ones that are ultimately missing out. Why? Because these are the type of men that we need. These are the men that would make good husbands, providers, protectors, leaders, teachers, fathers. And if they're going elsewhere, how am I going to have all of the great perks and benefits of having said man to be a part of my orbit? So, unfortunately, there are women out there who are trying to figure out how is it that you have these mediocre guys out here able to travel and land pretty beautiful women. Okay, women that don't mind catering to them, submitting to them, loving them, settling down. Like, what's going on with this? And how do we put an end to it? That way, we can always have these men at our disposal. Okay, but y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We got some things to get into today, y'all. So let's go ahead and run this first clip of this woman pretty much trying to put a stop to men traveling and being able to get different women abroad.
We have a serious conversation about the LDHs, passport bros, like whatever you want to call them. I just don't understand how the most mid basic level men can leave America, travel to these other countries, and just pull absolute tens, like the hottest girls that you will ever see. And these men, like men that we wouldn't even look twice at, are just pulling them and convincing them to date them. Like, I truly don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me how this is happening and how these men are able to get away with it? Also, like, how can we stop this? It's out of control, and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
So if you go to Medellin, Colombia, you will walk down the streets and you will see girls on a scale of 1 to 10 physically. You will see 9s and 10s working at a taco shop or doing janitorial work on the side of the street with a very minimalist life, very happy, smile on their face, probably live at home with their parents, don't even have a car, don't have anything materialistic, very approachable, very friendly, just very grateful to be alive and easy to date as a guy. On the flip side, here in the States, there will be girls that on a scale 1 to 10 on the bottom half of that scale that are challenging to date, very pretentious, non-approachable. Guys will approach them like, oh, like you're creeping me out. Very, very challenging to date. And for that reason, I'm like, guys, like this is not normal here in the US. When I go travel to all these countries, Hungary, Budapest, Ireland, Australia, everywhere else in the world, women are like a lot more approachable, a lot more easy to get along with. They're less pretentious.
You know what's very alarming to me about the woman from the previous clip that we played? She went on this whole rant about how these guys that are traveling abroad and they're the most basic, mediocre, I would never turn my head to look at him type of guy, yet he's able to land these very beautiful women abroad. However, at the same time of you dragging these men, talking about how they are undesirable, talking about how you would never look twice at them and you're not worried about them. At the same token, you are also trying to put a stop to him being able to live his best life how he wants to. So which one is it? Are these men that you are trying to stop from traveling, are those the guys that you would never pay attention to? Or are they secretly the guys that you all are figuring out the hard way that maybe you probably need? Okay, maybe he is the best man for the job, but you're letting him slip through the cracks. I think that is something to really ponder about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really don't care about these guys like that to begin with, why are you so up in arms and trying to put a stop to him traveling, to him dating whoever wants to date him and respect him and love him back? It doesn't make sense. But that's how I know that a lot of these women out here are secretly jealous. Okay, they know that they messed up. They know they're missing out. And so what they want to do is throw salt in the game. That way, those same men that they would never look twice at have to come back to them and give to them all of the love, all of the sacrifice, all of the support that they are giving these other women from these other places. Now, I want to ask y'all something, because this brother, I'm going to assume, is somewhat of a man that travels. Maybe he considers himself to be a passport bro or what have you. But I want to ask y'all something, because he made a very clear argument of when he travels, he's getting a whole different experience with other women. You know, they're more approachable, they're less pretentious, materialistic, you know, and they can be absolutely drop dead gorgeous type of females, but you know, they don't walk around like they're just so full of themselves and selfish and conceited, unlike the women here in America. And what's really alarming to me is that the women here in America that may walk around like they are just so high and mighty, they're not even as beautiful. Okay. They don't have a lot of great grand perks and benefits going on for them to even entice or intrigue a man to want to date them. Yet we are the most conceited. We are the most I am the prize, I am the trophy, bow down and obey me type of women. And we run men off. Like it does not make any sense. But I got a question for y'all, and y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Brothers, for those of you all who may travel, or maybe in the past you did travel, can y'all do me a favor and drop, let's see, what can I drop in the chat today? What's a good emoji for today? Do me a favor and drop an airplane emoji in the chat right now if you have the same type of experience that this guy has, to where, you know, when you travel abroad, you're able to see the distinct difference between the women that are there and the women that are here. Do the women treat y'all better? Are they more, let's say, inviting? Are they more welcoming, more loving? Do they look better? I don't know. Drop an airplane emoji in the chat right now, though, if you do agree with what this brother said. He said, yeah, when I go overseas, you know, these women, they're amazing. But where we are in the US of A, yeah, these women are full of shit. Drop the emoji right now. Put an airplane emoji in the chat if you agreed with that statement. If you disagreed with that statement, drop an American flag. Okay. I want to see something, but I'm going to be real with y'all. I've been hearing a lot of men all across the board, whether they are black, white, Asian, whatever, Hispanic. I've been seeing all across the board them have the same sentiments. They're all saying the same things. When I travel over here, it's a whole different experience with women than here in the States. And so that is something, ladies, that maybe we should take heed to and try to clean up. That way we don't have to be out here jealous like the other woman talking about, well, how can we stop them? This needs to be, you know, studied. Why are they able to land these beautiful women? These women are no better than me. They should be with me. But ma'am, I thought you said you didn't want them. Make it make sense. Why are y'all up in arms about men you don't want? But that's what I'm saying, y'all. We keep on exposing ourselves. We keep exposing ourselves to be fraudulent and fake. Y'all really do want those men. Y'all really do need those men. You just want to be able to dog those men out while still reaping all of the great treatment, perks, and benefits from said men. But if those men are able to pack up and explore different women that may even look better than you and treat them way better than you treat them, oh, that creates a recipe for a disaster. That is messing up your game, because now they're taking away the men that you want to be able to utilize at will, at your leisure, at your disposal, but they're not going to come back because they get a better deal elsewhere. I'm just clocking it. I'm just clocking it. But yeah, if we want these men to take us seriously again and stay here and, you know, build with us, well, then we're going to have to step our games up, because if we don't, these men will continue to pack their things up and explore different options. And I will not be surprised right now if I see a bunch of airplane emojis in the chat. And if we do see a bunch of airplane emojis, that should let us know that we got a lot of work to do, and to actually start to appreciate the good men that we do have here and treat them well, instead of just trying to make them be our slaves and our servants and bow down and obey. No, be a quality woman. Learn how to, once again, appreciate and reciprocate. Otherwise, they may book a flight. Okay, but let's go ahead and run these other clips, you all, while y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let me get the banners out. Okay, because we do have some women out here who are schooling us a little bit, just like how the previous lady at the beginning of this dope discussion did. And they are letting us know that, yes, there are good men out here. You just need to stop listening to these deadbeat females that are poisoning y'all and turning y'all against good quality men. Because by y'all doing that, y'all are absolutely making these men book flights or stay in the house. Okay, because believe it or not, we also have guys out here to where no, I'm not a passport bro. I'm not going to travel to find no woman. I'm going to stay put right here. But guess what? I'm still going to mind my own business. I'm still going to be single, be a bachelor, live life on my own terms, you know, and I'll deal with women when I feel like it, if I feel like it. But you have that going on too. You have men out here actively also exercising the right to be single. And what's even more unfortunate for a lot of y'all here is the fact that these men seem to be flourishing and seem to be a lot more at peace while being single. Ladies, that should not ever be a thing. A man should not ever be more at peace without you by his side. But let's go ahead and run these clips. Again, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and let's listen to what these sisters had to say in regards to having a good man and appreciating him while he's there.
Ladies, I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? And I hope that this helps, but some of y'all may not like it, okay? I need y'all to stop listening to the negative Nancy's, bitter Bettys, the miserable Marys, you know, the women who get on here and talk about it's all men. I hate all men are bad. All men are not bad, baby. The men that they have access to are bad. Because check this out. Those men have very low barriers of entry. They don't require much. They know they ain't shit, so they don't expect for the women that they are dealing with to be shit. The truth of the matter is, a man that has done the work, a man who knows God, a man who has morals and standards and ethics, a man who has done the hard work to gain a certain level of income so he can have a certain lifestyle, a man that has done the work to heal from his past traumas, a man who has gained a level of access and accumulated certain levels of assets. That man is not going to give all that away for free. That man is not going to give that to a woman with a nasty attitude and an entitled mindset. That man that has done that work is not going to deal with a woman with low self-esteem and no confidence. He is looking for his equal, his equally yoked partner. If he's giving her money, he needs to make sure she's going to be a good steward of the money and multiply it and be fiscally responsible. If he is giving her a home, he wants to make sure she's going to be a good caregiver of that home. If he is covering her and protecting her, he needs to know that she's going to be all right with cooperating. Because it's hard to protect something that's fighting against you. You get where I'm going? There are good men out there, but they're going to require you to be a good woman. And there are a lot of women out here that are not good women. And so they only have access to bad men.
Oh.
And that's why they say all men. Don't listen to them. There are some good men out there, but they are literally hiding from the crazies, just like we are, right? Right.
I'll tell you something real quick. Ladies, when you have a good man by your side, keep him. Whatever y'all bumping heads about, try to come to a resolution. Be real, it's way harder to come across a solid man than a good woman. Whatever flaws he has, it can be fixed through time. But what can't be replaced is the love he shows you. Your man treating you like a queen. Don't let this world corrupt your mind into thinking he's not enough. Appreciate your man and help build him to where he needs to be if he's worth it. Don't trick yourself into running good men away.
And unfortunately, that's exactly what a lot of y'all are doing. Y'all are running these good quality men away and then being upset when they turn their backs on you and they don't look back. But those women did not lie. You know, if you have something good, appreciate it. You know, pour into it. Just the same way that we want men to pour into us. Yeah, it goes both ways. But as long as we continue to travel down this path of trying to bully men into just obeying and being with us and providing for us and loving on us, that is not going to work. And it makes it 10 times worse that those other women in those other parts of the world are not only physically more capable and attractive and able than us, but they are also treating these men with the respect and love and appreciation that they deserve and that they need. Like, it's some heavy competition out here. All right. And so if you want you a good husband, a good father to your children, all of that, you're going to have to come correct. Otherwise, these men will leave you in the dust. Okay, but y'all let me know what you agreed with, what you disagreed with. Let me know, are you a man that has traveled a lot, and what was your experience? You know, did you see a major difference between the women abroad and the women right here in the US of A, or was it something to where it was like, no, they pretty much all the same? Y'all let me know, but I'm gonna check y'all in the next dope discussion. Please do not forget to hit the like button on your way out, and also hype us up if you want to. All right, we appreciate all of the love and support, but I'm gonna go ahead and see y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to my crown heads.
I swear, every time I open my feed, it's another guy posting from Bali with a new fiance.
Right? Like, what happened to dating here first?
They're out here collecting passport stamps instead of working on themselves.
And then come back acting like they're experts on love.
Please.
All the good ones flying.
The business, motherfucker.
The Daily Read.